Dear colleagues, Ukrainian Crisis Media Center continues its work, and the topic is Franco-Ukrainian exchange program for students and professors from displaced Donbas universities. Our speaker is Anastasia Fromicheva, Executive Director at the Ukraine Cosmopolitan Project Foundation. I invite Anastasia to take the floor. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. From 15 till 28 of February, Cosmopolitan Project will welcome Ukrainian students who will come to France. Organization Cosmopolitan Project organized two delegations that were in 2014 and 2015. These were delegations of Ukrainian rectors of Ukrainian higher education institution. They went to Paris, and representatives of French universities came to Ukraine. And in this context of high-intensity contacts, we introduce French and Ukrainian program, in the framework of which Ukrainian students from delocalized universities, displaced universities of Donbas, will be able to go to France in order to continue their studies starting September 2016. The partners of this project is Île-de-France in France, and also International Fund Renaissance, Embassy of France in Ukraine, and Embassy of Ukraine in France. So, in February this year, another conference is going to be organized, including all the partners, and we will be able to tell you about the results of the meeting in Paris that will be held during the period of 18 till 24th of February. And this visit will help Ukrainian students to understand French educational culture, and will facilitate and provide them with opportunity of university mobility that will start for them in September. At the same time, Ukrainian universities, the representatives of higher educational institutions of Ukraine, will get information on the European system of university education, and also they will learn about those reforms that are carried out in university education in Europe. And also they will get some information about additional financing, and it is very important for displaced universities of Donbas and for other universities of Ukraine. Program contains 4 main directions. The first is to provide representatives of Ukrainian universities with a European system of education. And the aspect of participation of students in life of the university and its activities, then Ukrainian students will see how the universities in Europe work, and also they will get some information about scientific life in European universities. And we believe that in Ukrainian universities, we lack understanding of how European universities function. And also of importance is cultural exchange between Ukraine and France. And also it is important to support university and student mobility between France and Ukraine. And speaking clearly, the realization of this program will lead to the fact that Ukrainian students will visit French universities, and there will be some conferences held that during which they will discuss the reforms that are important for Ukrainian education in order to correspond to French and whole European standards. And also important result of the implementation of this project is going to be the dialogue between the Ukrainian and French scientific community, and this will lead to formalizing of this contacts, and maybe some contracts will be concluded. And also European institutions, the representatives of these institutions will come to Ukraine. This project is the direct continuation of the wish of French government to take active part in developing higher education in Ukraine. And this project is the continuation of 2 other projects that took place in November 2014 and 2015, when French embassy organized the discussions among French and Ukrainian universities. Thank you for your attention. And now questions and comments. Dear colleagues, do you have some questions or comments? Please ask. First, introduce yourself. So I'm Maria Yemets, UCMC, and could you tell me, did you define the universities that will take Ukrainian students and as to the choosing of students, they chose students in the framework of 5 Ukrainian universities. The criteria were clear, and first, this was good knowledge of French, English, and then research proposals that were submitted by students, and also general assessment in the course of the interview. Thank you. Do you have other questions or comments? If there's no comments or questions, we will end the press conference. Thank you very much and goodbye. Dear colleagues, our next press briefing is at 12.